Hey guys, it's Mr. Calderon with Queen White Pawn, and I'll be going over permutations and combinations. Really, those two things are just a matter of counting. So when I say we're going to learn how to count, I don't mean it as a joke. Let's go ahead and start off with the first question. So take a moment to read it and try to figure it out for yourself, and then I will proceed. So feel free to pause the video right now. All right, so here's how you solve this, okay? You can see that there are 4 different categories. And basically, we have to pick one person from each category. In total, we're gonna pick 4 people. So in the first spot, I can pick 3 freshmen. In the second spot, I can pick 4 sophomores. In the third spot, I can pick from 5 juniors. And in the fourth spot, I can pick from 2 seniors. So my answer should be 3 times 4 times 5 times 2. Now, how does that make any sense? Well, consider first only these 2, freshmen and sophomores. So if you see my sets F1, F2, and F3, I can pair them up with, for sophomores, S1, S2, S3, and S4. Now, I can pick freshman 1 and sophomore 1, freshman 1 and sophomore 2, freshman 1 and sophomore 3, or freshman 1 and sophomore 4. So that's already 4 different pairings. Then I just repeat the same thing for freshman 2 and freshman 3, and I just get 12. So as you can see, multiplication is a shortcut for addition when it comes to counting. So far I have 12 pairs. All I did was 3 times 4. Repeat the process by adding juniors, and you get 12 times 5. And then repeat the process by now adding seniors. And then you get 120 seniors. So that's basically all I did. Now, I thought I wanted to do this license plate question. You can try it out on your own, so feel free to screenshot it if you want. It's very similar, but I've now decided, let's say I'm at a fast food restaurant. I have 5 different flavors to choose from for my soda or milkshake. I can also choose from small, medium, or large. How many different ways can I pick my drink? So feel free again to pause the video, and I'll go over it afterwards. All right, so I can pick from my flavor. I can pick from my soda or milkshake. I can pick from small, medium, or large. First of all, let's say I pick a soda or milkshake, okay? 1 soda. And of course, the number here is 2 because you have soda or milkshake, but let me show you why I put 1. Because I'm doing it the long way. So let's say I pick 1 soda, and here I can pick from 5 different flavors, right? I can pick vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, chocolate, or lemon, whatever I want. So I'll just put 5 for now. So I have 5 different flavors, but now I can pick small, medium, or large. So let's say I pick 1 small lemonade soda. Okay, so 1 small lemonade soda would just be this. But let's say instead, I don't know my flavor. Okay, so I could pick from 1 small vanilla soda or 1 small strawberry soda, etc. Well, now let's say I don't know my size. Well, now I can pick from small, medium, or large, and different flavors. But now let's say I don't know if I want a soda or milkshake. Well, now I can pick from 2 selections, and now my answer is 2 times 5 times 3, because I have 2 selections here, 5 selections here, and 3 selections there. So in total, I have from 30 different ways to choose from. All right, and that's it. 30 different ways to pick my drink. Now we know how to count. We know how to count basically from by choosing spots. Notice that in both examples, I made spots. That's what you need to do for permutations and combinations. Let's go on to the next example then. Feel free to read the question, and I'll go over it in just a few moments. So feel free to pause the video now. All right, so here's how it works. I can pick from one door here and from another door here. And over here, I can pick from 5 doors to enter the room. Now, when I'm in the room, I can't leave through the same door, since that's the point of the question. And now, in my second spot, I have 4 selections to choose from, and I'm out of the classroom, and that's it. So the answer is 20. So that's basically as simple as it gets. I don't really have much else to say about this question. So let's move on. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to post it in the comments section. All right, try out this question. You may pause the video now and I'll go over it afterwards. All right, so do I do 12 spots or 3 spots? Well, I want to select 3 students to represent me in the school essay competition. So I got to do 3 spots. Now, in my first spot, I could choose from 12 students. I can't repeat these students. So I'll do 11 for my second spot and then 10 for my third spot. So should my answer be 12 times 11 times 10? Well, notice that it doesn't actually matter the order that I picked the students in. So I could have picked this student first or even this student first. Basically, no matter how I rearrange these students, it's still going to be the same group. So it's like I have extra groups, right? Now, if the order did matter, like let's say it did matter that this student went first because he was writing the first paragraph. It did matter this because he was writing the second paragraph and he was writing the third paragraph, then yeah, the order does matter, but doesn't say that in the question. So I can rearrange these number of students in 6 different ways, right? I could pick from my group of 3, I could pick 3 students to go here, 2 students to go here, and 1 student to go there. So my answer should actually be that. So it's going to be 12 times 11 times 10 over 6. Or, in other words, the denominator is 3 factorial or 3 exclamation mark. That's a short way to write 3 times 2 times 1. The top is going to be, I believe it's 1210. Or no, 1320. So for example, 6 factorial is just going to be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. All right, moving on. Try out this question now, and I'll go over it in just a few moments. Feel free to pause the video. All right, so the P and the S have to occupy the first and last spot respectively. So that means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I drew my lines too long. 3, 4, 5, and 6 spots to put my letters in. Now, are any of the letters the same? Well, no, they're all different. So, because if they were the same, let's say I had two m's, I could rearrange those m's in two different ways. If I had three m's, I could rearrange them in 3 factorial different ways, just like the last question, because it's the same group. And the order doesn't matter in the m's, so you have to divide those extra groups out. So it's just 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 different ways. In other words, the answer should be 6 factorial. Okay. And that's it. So if you have any questions about what I just covered, feel free to comment it in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. And I'll see you on the next one.